If you have not watched the first two parts of this series, playlist link is in the description. Go watch it before this. This is the third chapter of the series. Hope you like it. Comment, are you liking this series or not? Chapter 3.
What happens when the biggest battle a teenager has to fight is within their own body? Enter the world of Hazel Grace Lancaster, an extraordinary teenager living with an extraordinary circumstance. She's just like any other teenager you might know. She goes to school, she spends time with friends, but Hazel is also living with cancer. Now imagine for a moment being a teenager when the world is full of possibility and potential, and then having to face the harsh realities of a life-threatening illness. It's a challenging journey, one that Hazel navigates with grace, courage, and a healthy dose of resilience. But Hazel is more than just her illness. She's a book lover, a dreamer, and a fighter. Among her favorite escapes from the confines of her reality is a series of action-packed novels featuring the enigmatic and fearless Staff Sergeant Max Mayhem. Through Max's adventures, Hazel finds a respite, a world where challenges are clear-cut, and the hero always knows his purpose. Despite the storm that rages within her, Hazel doesn't let her illness define her. She attends school, she laughs with friends, she lives, but it's not without its challenges. There's a subtle distance that's formed between her and her peers, a quiet reminder of the different life circumstances that Hazel navigates daily. Hazel's mother, a beacon of unwavering support, respects her need for rest and independence. But she also encourages Hazel to engage with the world outside her illness. Hazel's mother knows that life, even in the face of adversity, must be celebrated. That's why, on Hazel's 33rd half-birthday, they celebrate with great enthusiasm. It's a small gesture, a reminder of the love that Hazel's family provides, even as they navigate the complexities of her illness. But what makes Hazel's journey truly remarkable is her ability to find joy and adventure in the midst of her struggles. She dives into the world of Max Mayhem, where she can lose herself in the simplicity and certainty of his adventures. In the midst of her struggles, Hazel finds solace in the extraordinary adventures of Staff Sergeant Max Mayhem. Everyday life takes on a different meaning when it's lived with a ticking clock. In the heart of Hazel Grace Lancaster's world, a birthday isn't just an annual event. It's a celebration of life, a testament to resilience, and a beacon of hope. But it's not just any birthday. It's her 33rd half-birthday, an unconventional milestone indeed, but one that carries a profound significance. This is no ordinary celebration. It's a symphony of love and support orchestrated by Hazel's mother, a woman who navigates the labyrinth of her daughter's illness with unwavering strength and boundless affection. And then there's Caitlin, Hazel's friend. She's a whirlwind of energy, an embodiment of the teenage life Hazel yearns for. Their shopping trip to the mall isn't just about scouring the racks for the latest fashion trends. It's a portal to a world that Hazel feels somewhat detached from. A world of carefree laughter, impromptu plans, and a social calendar bursting at the seams. Yet, there's a subtle distance, a chasm that yawns between Hazel and her peers. It's an invisible divide, created not by choice, but by circumstance. As they navigate the bustling mall, the gap becomes palpable. For Hazel, the shopping trip is a complex cocktail of normal teenage activity and a poignant reminder of her different life circumstances. School, for Hazel, is another battlefield. Staying engaged with her studies, especially during a lecture about Frederick Douglass, is a struggle. Her world is frequently punctuated by her health needs, making it hard to stay focused. Yet, in the pages of her beloved Max Mayhem series, she finds an escape, a refuge from the relentless march of her illness. Life for Hazel is a jigsaw puzzle, a puzzle where the pieces are a blend of the ordinary and the extraordinary, of poignant realities and cherished moments of normalcy. It's a life lived with courage, with grace, and with a resilience that defies the ticking clock. Even amidst the humdrum of life, Hazel's circumstances create a chasm between her and her peers. Sometimes, the hardest battles are the ones nobody sees. It's a regular day at school. A lecture on Frederick Douglass is underway, but for Hazel, it's far from ordinary. Her world, unlike her classmates, is punctuated by the constant interruptions of her health needs. A cough here, a wince there. The silent battles she fights are as real as the history being taught. Yet Hazel is not one to be defeated. Her refuge, her sanctuary, exists within the crisp, bound pages of her beloved books. The adventures of Staff Sergeant Max Mayhem, an action-packed tale of valor and courage, offer her an escape from the stark realities of her life. In this world, the challenges are clear-cut, the enemy identifiable, and the purpose defined. Hazel's fascination with the Max Mayhem series is more than mere teenage whimsy. It's a testament to her longing for a life where the complexities are stripped away, where the battles are straightforward. It's her craving for a reality where her purpose isn't dictated by the confines of her health condition. But Hazel's life is far from the simplicity of black and white pages. Hers is a world marked by the uncertainty of living with cancer, a world where the battles are often unseen and the journey less certain. Despite the odds, she soldiers on, finding solace and strength in her books, her bastion against the world. In a world where her challenges are far from clear-cut, Hazel finds solace in the black and white pages of her books. In a world full of complexity, sometimes all we need is a touch of innocence. This holds true for Hazel as she navigates through the labyrinth of her daily life. It's not the doctors or the medicine that bring her a breath of fresh air, but rather a chance encounter with a curious little girl named Jackie at the mall. Jackie, with her wide-eyed wonder and candid curiosity, steps into Hazel's world, devoid of the usual awkwardness that accompanies most of Hazel's interactions. She asks about Hazel's cannula, a question simple in nature, yet deeply significant. Instead of dancing around the elephant in the room, Jackie addresses it head-on, demonstrating a refreshing openness to understand Hazel's condition. This innocent interaction serves as a stark contrast to Hazel's usual encounters, offering a momentary pause from the weight of her circumstances. Jackie's straightforward questions and her unflinching acceptance of Hazel's condition provide a respite from the veiled sympathy and unspoken discomfort that Hazel often faces. In Jackie, Hazel finds a new kind of connection, one that's not marred by the shadows of her illness, but rather illuminated by the simplicity of a child's perspective. This moment of pure, unfiltered interaction serves as a reminder that sometimes the most profound connections are formed in the most unexpected of places. In the midst of her battle, Hazel finds an unexpected ally in the most innocent of hearts.